Welcome to Stuke's Baseball Cards and Curiosities. Today I'll be doing a video for the Drew Vintage Legacy, celebrating 200 subs on his channel. Go over there and check out his channel, give him a sub. He has great knowledge of vintage cards, and he has a great collection that he shows on his channel. Please go over there and check that out. And what he wants us to show is players that have not won a world championship, and we can show Hall of Famers. He wants to show great players, and also wants to show us one player that is not a Hall of Famer, that has never won a championship. While living in Minnesota, I have a few examples of players that have not won championships. We'll start with Hall of Famer, one of my favorite guys, Tony Oliva. Very friendly guy, and he just never won a World Series. In 1965, his second year in the league, he got to the World Series with the Twins. They were up 2-0 right away. Jim Cutt beat Sandy Koufax in Game 2, and then the series was tied up at 3, and it was Sandy Koufax going against Jim Cutt. Sandy Koufax pitched his second consecutive complete game shutout, put the Twins away in 7 games. Tony had a great career, though. He won 3 batting titles, finished with a .304 lifetime average. He was Rookie of the Year, 1964. Led the league in hits 5 times, doubles 4 times. And he was just a great guy. I can remember being at Twins Fest, holding the door for him so he could get on the elevator. He had a bad knee, and that's probably one of the reasons is he didn't consistently play at his rookie level throughout his career. And he also had a chance in 69-70. The Twins made the playoffs, winning the Western Division, only losing to the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles went on to lose to the Miracle Mets in 69 and won the World Championship in 1970. Next player on my list, another Twin. He also played with Oliva in the 65 World Series and also in the 69-70 playoffs. Harmon finished with 573 home runs in his career, MVP 1969. He's also a great guy, and he had a great autograph. He even would talk to younger players and give them tips on how to sign their autograph nice. Next player, I'll get away from the Twins for a minute. Robin Yount. This is a 1975 Topps Mini Robin Yount. And in 1982, Robin did make it to the World Series, and they lost to the Cardinals in 7 games. And it wasn't because of Robin. Robin batted .414 in the series. He was also MVP of the league in 1982, playing for Harvey Wallbanger's Milwaukee Brewers. I was fortunate to go watch a game between the Brewers and the Yankees, but it was in 1979. Brewers took care of the Yankees pretty good, and one of the players that didn't play for the Yankees that night was Thurman Munson. He had played Friday, and he also played Sunday, but he didn't play that Saturday night game. This was like July 28th. I believe it was August 2nd that Thurman perished in the accident with the airplane. And I've got one more Hall of Famer, 4th Hall of Famer. This is Carew. He also played for the Twins. His first year was 1967. And the Twins were in one of the greatest pennant races ever in Major League Baseball. 4 teams were in the hunt going into the last weekend. The White Sox ended up losing 5 games in a row, and they were out. Detroit Tigers won 1 out of 3 games that last weekend. If they would have won 1 game, they would have been in a playoff. So they finished 1 game behind. The Twins and Red Sox had a 2-game series at the end of the year. Twins went in 1 game up, and the Red Sox won both of those games. Carly Yastrzemski, Triple Crown winner that year, going 8 for 8 in those 2 games. But Rod did have a good career. He won 7 batting titles, finished with a .328 lifetime batting average. Oh, and this is a 1972 aluminum coin from Puerto Rico, Esso coin, and the back is in Spanish. The last card I have is the non-Hall of Famer, and this is Don Mattingly, and this is his 1984 Nestle card. These were available in sheets. I hand cut this card and sent it off to SGC, and was lucky enough to get a 9. Don had a great early career, and then injuries slowed him down, and he was definitely on a Hall of Fame trajectory. There's talk that someday he may eventually get in the Hall of Fame, but the Yankees made the World Series in 1981 before Don started playing, and they won the World Series after Don started playing. He just missed it, but that's my list. And remember to check out Drew, a Vintage Legacy, great channel, and thank you for coming up with this contest, Drew, and everybody have a great evening. Thank you.